Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm CTigirsGaming and welcome to my Call of Duty Vanguard. A couple days ago, Sledgehammer Games gave us an update on the next major update release and what will be some of the things that they will be fixing. And if you guys remember, they also mentioned Fire in their update, and now they have given us even more details on how they will be fixing Fire and Vanguard. And anytime if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to see for the like button, and we are on the road to 1k subscribers, so if you guys like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe and let's grow this channel together. And without further ado, let's get around to it. Couple minutes ago on Sledgehammer Games Twitter account, they ended up releasing a thread that started with how we are dealing with Fire and Vanguard. They then followed that tweet by saying, first and foremost, we're nerfing incendiary grenades by reducing the overall damage dealt. Okay, that's definitely a very welcome change. That means if you rank through them in core modes, they'll still be painful, but you will recover. Okay, that is definitely something that we needed. Incendiary grenades are absolutely ruining games, especially in the new playlist Ship House. If you're trying to go for camos, you can't. It's almost impossible. Everybody and their moms are using incendiary grenades and it gets annoying very fast. So finally the incendiary grenades will be nerfed by reducing their damage, and they're not done there just yet. And if you guys remember in the previous video, they also mentioned that there will be some perk adjustments. Well, they finally gave us exactly what those adjustments will be, and in that video I did also guess that they will be changing Fortified, and that is absolutely correct because Fortified and Dauntless will receive some adjustments to help with Fire. In their next tweet they say we're also going to give players 2 new ways to fight Fire with Fortified and Dauntless. When it comes to Fortified, it will significantly reduce incoming fire damage, including the initial effects of getting hit with a Molotov. Okay, and for Dauntless it will grant immunity when moving through fire. It will not protect against initial impact like direct damage from the flame node. Okay, that is interesting to see how that will work. I mean, using Dauntless will actually grant you immunity when moving through fire. What? Okay, however, it will not protect you from things like the flame node. If I say so myself, that is interesting, but I cannot say more until I see how it works in game, and then we can say if that's a good change or not. But hopefully it is a good change, and hopefully it will reduce people using incendiary grenades, Molotovs, and just ruining games, especially on Shipment and Das House. Then they go on to say the original goal of the incendiary grenade was to close off space, but unfortunately it wasn't properly balanced for small maps. We are confident this first wave of changes will have positive impact on using and dealing with incendiaries and fire damage. Now on paper, having an incendiary grenade is absolutely amazing, especially if you're an OBG player or an objective player. Then if you want to capture a flag or a point, then you can throw incendiary grenades and pretty much block your enemies, or if your enemies trying to capture a point, you can throw incendiary grenade and block them off from capturing that point. But unfortunately the way it was being used in Vanguard was not how it was supposed to be used. Because it was very OP, it was being abused. Whether you're trying to capture a point or not, players were just throwing incendiary grenades all over the map and creating chaos, and that was really a shame to see. And guess what, when it comes to incendiary grenades, they're not done there just yet, because they go on to say at a later time we will also reduce the areas affected by incendiary grenades, smoke and flame. This will make them ideal for blocking lines of sight indoors and lanes through smaller maps. More to come on this later. Okay, that is very interesting if I say so myself. And finally, at the end of this thread, they go on to say, we have been taking player feedback to heart and are fully committed to improving the multiplayer experience. Stay tuned for more information about the changes coming in the next update. Alright, Sledgehammer Games are not playing around with this next update. They will pretty much be nerfing incendiary grenades and just fire in general, and that's awesome to see. They gave us updates, and that's all we ever wanted. We wanted communication with the developers and the community. Now we know that they are listening and they're actually gonna fix incendiary grenades and fire, and like I said, that's all we wanted. We just need communication to know what's going on. Will they be fixing issues? Will they be not? I mean, the fact that this game has been out for 2 months and still it is impossible, okay? Not hard, it is actually impossible because of broken challenges to unlock atomic camo. We need an update on that soon as well. We need that to be fixed because players and YouTubers like Dismo and Jev, they've completed all the challenges. They're just waiting for the STG 44 to be fixed. It was fixed, but then it broke another challenge. Now that needs to be fixed. Now I'm not gonna get into that more because that's a different video for a different time, but like I said, we just need communications. We need to know what's happening with this game so we can give them feedback, and hopefully they improve the game with updates. And like they said in that last tweet, they have been taking all the player feedback to heart and are fully committed to improving the multiplayer experience. If that is true, that is absolutely amazing. We just want to play a good and enjoyable game, and unfortunately at this point Vanguard is not enjoyable at all, but hopefully in a month or two's time that all changes and Vanguard becomes actually enjoyable to play. And what do you guys think about these changes to the fire and incendiary grenades? Make sure to tell me your opinion in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. But thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch more, make sure to click the video on the screen right now. If you guys are excited for these changes, then make sure to see for the like button. For everything Call of Duty, make sure to subscribe, turn on notification bell and join notification squad, and I'll catch you guys later.